What's going on, everybody? CW Entertainment here, back today with another episode of MLB The Show 17. We're back on it once again with the Los Angeles Dodgers franchise. Today, you guys can see we got Sonny Gray taking the mound. He's looking for win number 7 on the year. And he's going to be making his Los Angeles Dodgers debut here in this one. And hopefully, he can come out here and succeed and get us this win. We're going to wind up playing, this is the first game, so I was thinking about playing against one of the better pitchers of the Mets. You guys can see it would have been Rich here versus Noah Syndergaard. So unfortunately, I figured, the Sonny Gray debut would be a little bit more important than possibly playing Noah Syndergaard. You guys can also check right here. We got a 21.5 game lead over the division. The guys who are in second, the Giants, is nowhere close. Let's get into the game.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Steven Matz guy, man, doesn't seem like he's too bad of a pitcher. He's got like just a little bit over a 2 ERA. I think it was 2.32 or something like that. Over 100 strikeouts and that many walks, about 30 walks or so. So it looks like we could have our work cut out for us. Logan Forsythe is driving this one down into the gap out there in right center field. Puig is rounding second. Puig got held up. He was looking at the ball for some reason, but he is on his way home. Puig is there, and he is gunned down. The cutoff man gets him. Oh, Puig, if you didn't look at the ball, you might have had a chance to get home. Up to bat, Jock Peterson now with 2 outs here. We got the 1-0 count. Forsythe is over there at first, and this ball does not go foul, and the first baseman is able to tap on first for the out.
Sonny Gray gets the call for game 1 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great, it's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. Got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch and see how this one unfolds.
Yeah, it's more closer to 2-to-1 than it is 1-to-1. But anyway, Sonny Gray out here on his first batter against the Mets, and it is a grounder for Neil Walker to Forsythe, and he is out of here. And Sonny Gray's first guy he sees, and out. We'll take it. 1-2 count. Sonny Gray looking for his first strikeout with the Dodgers. The pitch outside, and he's got him. The first strikeout in a Dodger uniform for Sonny Gray. A slider outside. See you later.
Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. He can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Not sure what they meant by another strikeout on him. That was the first strikeout of the ball game for us. But anyway, Yoenis Cespedes is up to bat, and he's lining out there to Yasiel Puig, and hangs up just long enough for Puig to run under it. And that's going to end the first inning. A great start for Sonny Gray in his debut. Tracy Thompson's going to get a base hit up the middle. And that was a big mistake. Or well, not a big mistake. It was the ball just jumped right over the glove of the shortstop. But, hey, we'll gladly take it. 1-1 count here. 2 outs. And this ball is going to be a liner out there in the left field. That's a base hit. We got a man going to third, and for some reason, Tracy Thompson was just acting stupid here. You guys can see another base running mistake. I said we had 2 outs. That was a mistake. I was looking at the balls. Sometimes I get a little mixed up with that, with the way MLB does it with the MLB network thing. Sometimes it's red, you think they're balls and they're not. I mean, you think they're outs and they're not. That's a base hit right there, and this is the guy we recently called up. And what is going on with Forsythe? Why is he trying to run home? The ball had already got to the infield, and oh my goodness, base running mistakes are killing us already here early on. 1-0 ball game is Forsythe. The ball just skips him for Curtis Granderson. That's going to be a base hit, and that is the first base hit of the day. So Sonny Gray gives up his first hit as a Dodger. He had to come sometime. Well, luckily it was just a single up the middle. Well, I mean, over there to second, even though it could have been prevented as he gets his second strikeout of the ball game. 0-1 count with Granderson over there at first. Sonny Gray definitely wants to get the double play ball to get out of the second inning here. and he's going to get his grounder. It's a 6-4-3, and it's a double play. They're able to turn it. Seager, Forsythe to Gonzalez. That's how you do it. Great way to end the second inning, man. We already got 6 hits. We definitely should have more than 1 run. Y'all see Puig up to bat again for his second time of the day. Puig sends it right back up the middle. Second baseman can't get it. And Puig is starting off well. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Let's get it, Puig. And here goes Logan Forsythe once again. And Forsythe drives it out there in the right center field. This time Puig is turning that corner. This time he's not looking back. Well, he didn't stop this time. Puig is heading home. And y'all see how Puig is in there before the throw and the tag. Good stuff, Puig. That's a way to not look at it this time. Last time he sat up there and waited to see if the center fielder was going to get there in time. This time he does not. And good job by Forsythe as well as Corey Seager sends this one deep. That ball just hits the wall at the bottom. And man, if he had a few more feet, that would have been a 2-run home run, but we'll gladly take it. Back-to-back doubles, back-to-back RBI.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Jock Peterson up to bat here. He's in an 0-2 count. Looking to bring home Seager. He's got one right down the heart of the plate, and the curveball gets him. Jock Peterson strikes out again. I believe that's the second time he struck out today. 1-2 count. Tracy Thompson trying to bring home Seager. Seager is up to third base after the last guy brought him over. And it doesn't matter for Tracy Thompson. Swings at a bad pitch. He strikes out. Seager gets stranded at third. But it's a 3-0 ball game heading into the third. And the way Sonny Gray is pitching, sounds like we could be doing pretty well. Bottom of the third. Sonny Gray on. Oh boy. This ball just gets foul, and Gray almost gave up a long home run. 1-2 count now to the same guy. And this time, Sonny Gray is going to set him down with the strikeout. Good pitch. Got him on the fastball. Blew it right by him. Moving on to the top of the fourth here. And this is a guy we brought up recently. He's playing third base because we had to actually, nope, excuse me. That was JT Realmuto. The catcher that we got playing instead of Grandal. Grandal was tired from a couple of these sims. We got Yasiel Puig up to bat though. But we had brought up another guy for JT, not JT, but for Justin Turner. I mean, I guess we could have went with JT. That could be a nickname for him. But went up Justin Turner. We had to bring up a guy because we had nobody playing third base, and Kiki Hernandez and Logan Forsythe. Those only 2 guys that we had that could play third base for us. And we had to bring up some guy named Segedin or Segedin or something like that. So he is in this game, and hopefully, he can help us out. Logan Forsythe at the bat here, though. 3-0 count, full count. Forsythe looking to get something, and this dude has been annoying all day. And it's about time somebody has made him pay for all the dang curveballs he has been throwing in this game. Let's get it, Logan Forsythe. We would gladly take a 3-run blast. And that might just do it for that pitcher. He's giving up 6 runs here early on. You can believe Dave Roberts is happy about that one. Logan Forsythe's 10th home run on the year, no doubt or two. They gave the great cinematic. They zoomed it way out of there for a 430 feet home run.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there. And then, boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Hey man, you gotta give Forsythe credit. Stayed with it. He was battling, kept seeing all these curveballs in the at bat, and he was finally able to take advantage of one. They got hung up there. See you later to the starting pitcher. Let's see if Sonny Gray can come back out here and do work. 0-2 count here in the bottom of the fourth. He's got a nice 6-0 lead. Wants to keep everything going as he gets his 4th strikeout of the ball game. Great stuff, Sonny Gray, man. You're looking dominant out here. Look like you could end up going the distance for us. 2-2 count here. 1 out. That ball's ripped out there in the right center field. That ball's going to get down its potential extra bases. He's rounding first. He's definitely going to get 2. And Jock Peterson can't get the throw in time to do anything to try to cut him off. 1-1 count. Curtis Granderson up the bat looking for the, well, not looking for the strike. Looking for an out here. And this ball is ripped out there or lined up. Not lined, my goodness. It's the ground ball out there to right field. Puig does a good job getting it in. It wasn't an accurate throw, but it was enough to hold him up over there at third. 0-1 count here. Men on the corners. This ball is looped out there into center field and shallow center field at that. Jock can't handle it. And Curtis Granderson is going all the way to third. And my goodness, Jock, the error, I mean, you can't have that kind of error out there. I mean, we can't have men on the corners like this. Anyway, here we go. Full count. Sonny Gray is in trouble, and you gotta be kidding me. The slider just misses. I mean, come on. That slider looked like it was in there. That's too close to take. Puig is there with bases loaded, and Puig misplays the ball, and you come on, Puig. We can't have that. Here we go. 2-2 count, and Wilmer Flores gives this one a ride to deep left field, and it is out of here. And man, to be honest, you got to put that blame on the dang on umpire for that last batter when that pitch was way too close, man. Now he's got to give us the dang strike for that. The slider had just missed apparently. And wow, you got to be kidding me on this one. Talking about you got to believe, man. You got to believe. You can't believe that BS right there. Wilmer Flores, his 8th home run of the season, 348 feet. Come on, man. That ball barely even got out of here. He's not even a crazy home run hitter as Adrian Gonzalez sends it right back up the middle to see if we can respond after that grand slam. But they have stopped doing the shift on Gonzalez. You guys can notice here as that ball got right up the middle for hit number 120 on the season. Gonzalez has been definitely a big bat for us, and we couldn't ask for more. 1-2 count. Gonzalez still over there at first, and JT Realmuto is going down, swinging at a bad pitch. And he's going back to the sideline. 0-1 count here. Grounder getting the double play. 4-6-3. Can we turn it? Yes, we will. They're not fast enough to get the first. That's a big double play for us. Sonny Gray still out here on the mound. 0-2 count. And he's not even pitching that bad of a game, really. He had that one hiccup last inning, but he's bouncing back strong. Like I said, man, if either Puig would have caught that ball or the umpire would have called that a strike, I mean, they definitely don't have 5 runs. And here goes Sajid or Saget. I'm not pretty sure how you pronounce his name, but he's going to wind up flying out darn near that warning trap. Sonny Gray is up to bat here. It's 2-0 count, 1 out, and Sonny Gray loops one out there in the shallow center field. Gets over that second baseman's head. That's going to be a base hit. And Sonny Gray has his first career hit with the Dodgers. I don't know if that's his first career base hit at all, but it is with the Dodgers, so we'll take it. And nothing else happening for us. Sonny Gray back out on the mound. 0-2 count, knuckle curveball, getting the strikeout for his 6th of the day. Fortunately for Sonny Gray, that's going to do it for him. He had a good outing, but he still can't leave with the win. Yimi Garcia coming in the game in the bottom of the 7th. 1-2 count, 1 out, and Wilmer Flores is going deep again. And you gotta be kidding me. How is this dude who came into this game with 7 home runs, has already hit 2, he's at a grand slam, and then he hits a no-doubt home run? What is going on in this game? Oh my goodness, this time 404. This has tied the game up too. And to be honest, Sonny Gray, I feel like he's going to get robbed in this one because he deserved to get the win besides the grand slam, which is, like I said, not putting that on him. But anyway, we had the shift on here, and this ball gets all the way to the wall. Oh my goodness, man, the base hits. The base hits, man. These guys are coming back. Anyway, they've already come back all the way, but these guys are, they're making it tough. Jose Reyes at the bat here. He's pinch hitting for the pitcher. Jose Reyes was actually one of my favorite players back in the day when I first started watching baseball. That's actually one of the first teams I actually liked. When it was Reyes, Beltran, Carlos Delgado, Pedro Martinez. They had a good team with that. I believe it was 06. It was when the Mets were really on a good run back then. Anyway, top of the 8th here, 2-1 count. Tracy Thompson up the bat. He's getting him another base hit. Thompson has a nice day going for him so far. Just hopefully, he doesn't make another base running mistake. But then that's another reason this game should not be tied. We didn't make some of these base running mistakes that we made early on. Andre Ethier coming in to pinch hit for the pitcher. And that's going to wind up ending the 8th inning. The ball doesn't get far enough. He hung up way up there. And that's going to end our half of the 8th. As Julio Urias, or Urias, however you pronounce the last name, comes in the game for us. It's the first time we're going to be pitching with him. Don't believe this is his debut on the season. I think he's pinch hit. Not pinch hit, but he's come in relief a couple times for us because the energy was not all the way max. It was darn near max, but it was almost there. Anyway, he got the first batter. He sees it's a strikeout. Curtis Granderson up to bat here. That ball's going to get past Seager. Seager, no point even diving there. Jock Peterson didn't know where he was going. And that is a base hit for Curtis Granderson. He's been a pain in the butt in this one. 2-1 count, 2 outs. And looking to get the guy out of here. Leonardo, he's going to get a base hit too. That ball is getting in there for another single. 1-1. Men on first and second. And here come the Mets. 0-2 count. Looking to get another guy. Oh, actually, this is Leonardo, or I don't know who the other guy was that was before this guy. But anyway, it's a strikeout anyway. We'll take it. 1-0 count, 2 outs. Corey Seager up to bat here. Looking to get something going here with a 2-out rally. He drives this one to center field. But there's nothing going to happen with that one. It's just going to hang up there. And we're heading to the bottom of the ninth where the Mets are going to have a chance to win it. And Wilmer Flores is up to bat to lead it off. Already 2 home runs. And we're tired of Flores, man. We're going to go ahead and stick him. Call it Bush League, whatever you want to. Put him on base. He's already hit 2. We don't want to hit in the third one to walk it off and win it for him. Urias, man, too bad we couldn't hit him in the head, though. Hit him in the back, put him on that way. We could have intentionally walked him, but I felt like hitting him was a better idea. Anyway, Wilmer Flores is taking off. He's trying to steal on JT Realmuto, and he is getting gunned down. Seager applies the tag, and JT Realmuto, man, what a great throw. And check out the replay. Realmuto doesn't even leave his knees. He gets him out, throwing on the knees. Hey, man, good stuff, man. Realmuto, I mean, one of his best abilities was being in the field. So, I mean, great job right there. 1-1 count. Urias trying to give us another inning to work with. Hit out there to right field, and Yasiel Puig is there in time. Woo! Heading to extra innings, everybody. See what we can do here in the top of the 10th. We got a good lineup coming. Peterson, Gonzalez, Thompson. See what we can do. Jock up to bat. 1-2 count and a good cut fastball. Jock isn't able to hold back on it. He's going to wind up striking out for the 3rd time. Adrian Gonzalez is going to also wind up grounding out. And it doesn't look good for us here in the top half of the 10th. Tracy Thompson is our last hope here in the top of the 10th inning. Can he get something going here? He rips one over there to left field, but the third baseman, and you guys look who it is. It's Wilmer Flores taking away a possible base hit for Tracy Thompson. Bottom 10th, ball hit high and deep out there to left field, carrying well, but Tracy Thompson is there as the ball dives down right out there near the warning track. And this is not good if they're getting fly balls here early. Full count, 1 out. Do not want to walk the guy, and he's going to strike out. A changeup outside, and man, that was close. He could have took that one, and it could have been a walk. Curtis Granderson up to bat here after a single from Cespedes. Forsythe fires it over. He's gonna get Cespedes, and we're gonna at least have one final go at it here in the top of the 11th. We got to get something going, everybody. And here goes Segit, or I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but he gets it a high drive out there to left field. Cespedes is going back there, but unfortunately it is getting knocked down, and it's not going to carry deep enough for us. We're going to be bringing in Jason Garcia. We had to bring up a couple guys with the injury to Justin Turner, so he is one of the guys we're bringing in. He's the first baseman, so we'll see what he can do. All right, Jason Garcia, 3-0 count. We need him to keep something alive. Jason Garcia gives it a high drive out there to left field, and it is out of here. It's a solo shot. Jason Garcia, who's just brought up not long ago from the minors, and he's getting a solo shot home run to take the lead, 7-6. And that's his first career. Not only that his first career home run, but that's also his first career hit. Congratulations, Jason Garcia. What better time to get your first career hit, man? I mean, I couldn't think of one.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
He definitely deserves it, you guys can tell. His teammates ain't giving him no love, although he definitely deserved it. Unfortunately, we weren't at the Dodger Stadium because that would have been a walk-off home run, which definitely would have been a lot better. The Mets do have one last chance to see if they can
Kenley Jansen takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Kenley Jansen.
And unfortunately for the Mets, they got to come up against the best closer in baseball, Kenley Jansen. Full count. Jansen looking for the strikeout. Gets him to fly out there to Tracy Thompson. Thompson is there, and that is out number 1, 2 to go. Let's get it, Jansen. 0-2 count, 1 out here. Jansen looking for the strikeout here, and he's going to get it. Let's get it, Leonardo, or how do you pronounce his last name? It's going down on the strikeout, outside cutter, good stuff. Wilmer Flores is up to bat here, and you know Jansen does not care about Wilmer Flores. Grounder to Seager, and this ball game is over. Throws out Wilmer Flores going to first. Jansen gets the save. Urias gets his first win of the year. It was definitely a good one, man. My goodness. Who knew one man could almost pretty much defeat Los Angeles Dodgers, man. The #1 team out here in the National League. I mean, they ain't in real life. But, man, it was a good one, you guys. And the Mets actually aren't a bad team actually in this season. Like, I believe if they're not in first place, they're right behind the Nationals over there. But anyway, you guys, I do want to say thank you all very much for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit the like button, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with the videos. I'll be posting other series and more. Got the Diamondbacks next. Until next time, everybody. Peace.